Hello my friends, and welcome back to yet another video of this thing. All I seem to do is fix it, and it break again, and then I fix it, and it break. And it's very rarely driving, and I'm about to brick it again because in a few months time, I am planning to, as you guys all know, turbocharge the Sohc. And in order to do that, there are a few supporting mods that need to happen so that this thing doesn't send itself to an early grave. And for that to happen, we need a couple of parts. This being one of them, and I will show you guys very soon what it is, but it is a package from TI Performance. I'm not sponsored, but Jason, thank you very much for sending out very swiftly. Let me guys show you what this is. Oh, it's going everywhere. Oh, stickers. We love stickers and a pen. Thank you very much, Jason. These, I don't know if you guys can see what's in it, but basically, I don't want to reveal them too much, but you guys can see ARP head studs. That's right. This thing is getting head studs and it'll be getting an MLS head gasket from an AU. AUs come with an MLS head gasket, which is much better than the head gasket that comes in Sohcs, and these are known for blowing head gaskets. So I think it's only appropriate that we rip this out, especially before the drift event coming up in like 3 weeks. So this thing needs to come off very quickly and get chucked in the bin. So let's get started. I don't know if I will need to remove the intake manifold. I probably will, at least the top half of it. The exhaust manifold, or the headers rather. Now I'm also using this time to resurrect the Sohc a little bit because this thing was severely neglected by its previous owners. This being one of the main issues, the balancer was pulled off incorrectly and it was shifted forward. So it results in this engine absolutely destroying drive belts, so I need to do that. Everything is leaking, including the valve cover. Because of this crack, it's been over tightened. And the timing cover is not sealed at all, so it leaks oil like a sieve. A few other miscellaneous leaks. I'm pretty sure it has a coolant leak coming from somewhere. A power steering leak. So, as you can see, the belt shreds itself on everything surrounding it. I've lost my 3/8 ratchet somewhere, so this is going to be very sketchy. There we go. This belt was screwed anyway, so see you later. So a couple of days have passed. A lot of swearing has been exchanged. I couldn't record this part because I would have been banned off YouTube. This was an absolute mission to get off, and I haven't even taken it fully off. I've got the intake manifold pushed to the side, and when the head's off, I'll take it out and I'll give it a good clean and stuff. But we're making some alright progress. The exhaust manifold has to come off now, and then all the accessories off the front have to come off. I'm going to loosen off the timing cover for now, and then later I'll take it off while the head's off, and put a new timing cover gasket on, seal it up because that is one of the biggest leaks on this motor. If you guys are wondering, I will be getting the head sent off to get machined because when this thing does eventually get turboed, I want to make sure that the head is flush with the motor, and I don't want to be doing this job again because this is not fun. Oh, the forbidden xylophone. Minute by minute, this engine is looking more like when I first got it, when everything was just everywhere. The only thing that is left to do now is to take the valve cover off and set it to TDC. Pretty excited to see the condition of this head and the block as well, the pistons and stuff, because I did notice that there was a lot of oil in the PCV. It does have a bit of blow by. This is unknown kilometers as well. I have no idea how many Ks this motor has. I don't know how much oil it uses because it leaks more than it uses oil. So anyway, to take the valve cover off, it's probably the easiest valve cover to do on any engine I've ever done, including Audis and Volkswagens, Silvias. It's literally just 4 13mm bolts, which crack them. Come on. There we go. So to set an intake or a Sohc to TDC, there is a line on the harmonic balancer. So you just rotate the engine clockwise and it should line up. I'll show you guys in a second. This feels like the compression stroke. So the crank is at TDC, but I'm not entirely sure. There's a mark there. I might have to do one more rotation. It's definitely got plenty of comp. So I'm literally like minutes away from pulling the head off. Everything is loose. It's at TDC, so to know how to know it's at TDC is it's got a timing mark here on the cam, and it's also got one on the crank pulley up against the timing cover as well. There's a thing that sticks out. All I have to do now is loosen off all these 14mm head bolts and it's going to come off. Fuck, these are tight. Not too bad. So the head is about to come off and I've got Pinky and Perky here.
Pink and brown.
All we have to do, luckily there's 3 people here now because we need to maneuver this cam gear. We need to maneuver this cam gear somehow so that this head can come off. And it's loose, it's just being held on here so it doesn't fall into the timing case.
Oh, what do I do?
Lift it up.
I'm fucking... Oh.
Yeah, ow, ow. Hold on.
Surface your head while we're here too, Nathan. We'll just rub it back and forth.
Ow! Ow, Rex.
Whoa, what'd I do? The clutch cable.
Fucking dropped it on my hand.
Peter, you go over Nathan. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Mason, you dirty!
So Peter and Rex are off now, and voila! The head is off. We've zip tied the timing chain and the sprocket to the bonnet latch. And here is the head, the Tickford head. I'm going to be stripping all the valve springs off, take the cam out, take all the valve stems out, send it off to get resurfaced, and then I'll probably slap it on maybe next week, depending on how quickly I get the head back. But surprisingly, not that hard of a job. The hardest part, by a miracle mile, was this thing. Oh my god, it was an absolute drainer. I had to take a break and stop recording because I got so angry. And the timing cover, I will pull it off and reseal it. And for that, the sump needs to lower because that's what you got to do with a Sohc and an intake. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching my video, and stay tuned for the next one. See you later.